we did before was totally planned and rehearsed, except for the improv, which is most of what we do. Tonight we're going to do something called theater sport. How many have heard of it? Yeah, almost everybody. Theater sports is really big in the areas of Canada, in sections of Argentina, and San Francisco and Seattle. We do have a graduate of theater sports troupe sitting here, Lisa Medden. All right. Now, what theater sports is a competition. There's several teams. Actually, tonight there's 2 teams, since that's as many people as we had. And we need some help from you. We're going to need you to help us in just running the whole thing. So what we're going to do, we will have a competition. We'll have a winner at the end, and we'll have a bunch of useless losers as well. And I guess they have to clean up or something. But tonight, we'll need your help now and then. We'll ask you for several things. In order to create scenes, play exercises, we often need some things from you. Number 1 is we'll need a who. And that means who these people are. We'll say, who are they? And we expect you to say one of 2 things, that they're a blood or work relationship. Okay, and a blood relationship doesn't mean that they're donors. It means that they're related by blood, okay? And I don't know if marriage falls into that or not. We think that's a work relationship. But may end up with a little blood now and then. So, the point is, think of a relationship for them. If it's a work relationship, we're looking at boss or co-worker. So let's practice. Gee, we need a who here. Blood or work relationship?
Work.
What kind of work relationship?
Cook.
Cook? Yeah, but what about the other person?
Eater.
Cook and eater. That's work. Okay, depends on who's cooking. Okay, so good. So you understand the opposite is a blood relationship, and you can think of it second cousin, third cousin, 87th cousin, things like that. Okay, so that's a who. Now and then we'll ask you a where. Now this is not very hard at all. We'll ask you, where are these people? What will you say?
Fairfield.
That will be innovative, yeah. Anything else?
At a wedding.
Okay, now that's real specific. We like that. Restaurant, where? At a wedding. But a wedding's kind of what they're doing. Give me anything other than Paris and Ottumwa. We've been doing Paris and Ottumwa for the last 2 months. Alaska, that's nice. And maybe where in Alaska? In an igloo.
Right.
That's cool. Okay. Now and then we'll ask you what? What? What are they doing? They're knitting. They're pretending they're French. They're making ice. Now and then, but not very often we'll ask you what, because our actors like to create their own what. I'm sorry I used a bad word. Patrick likes the word, but I don't. We're not really actors, we're players, but we're learning to be actors with Patrick's help. We just play games. Another thing we may ask you is a genre, okay? It's a fun French word, and we assume you don't know what it means, so you won't know what to say, but I'll give you some hints. One is mystery, you've heard of that, romance, detective, spy, monster, and science fiction. Usually we don't like to do them all at once. Like one at a time would be nice. Okay, let's practice genre. Oh, give us a genre, will you?
Mystery.
Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. You're passing. Anybody else? There are seats over here. That's not a genre. That's a situation. Okay, we have 3 judges. Okay, please stand up, and I've forgotten your names. They're brand new, except for Lisa. Okay, your name again? What? Andy, the great? Tim, the awesome? And
Except fries.
those on the ends are grading us for entertainment value, along with you in a very ruthless sense. And the one in the middle, Lisa, the timeless, the perfect, the inimitable, is grading us on narrative values. The fact that the scene we start out with in the beginning is somewhat similar to the one we end up at the end. So that's good. Since she knows how to do that, she's doing it. So